the ultimate Vietnam travel guide, top 10 must-see spots. Hey everyone, and welcome to Home and Abroad. I'm super excited for today's video because we're going on an adventure. Not just any adventure, we're going to Vietnam. Get ready to pack your bags, sunscreen, bug spray, your adventurous spirit, and maybe a little book of Vietnamese words because we're exploring the top 10 places you absolutely have to see in Vietnam in 2025. Vietnam has everything, guys. Gorgeous beaches, busy cities, old temples, amazing food. I'm talking the best pho you'll ever taste. We're talking about a country with a history as exciting and colorful as its culture. So, get ready, because we're about to take a wild trip through Vietnam. And trust me, you won't want to miss a thing. Chapter 1. Hanoi, where history meets delicious chaos. First, we're going to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. This place is a whirlwind, with scooters zipping everywhere like it's a real-life video game. You'll want to watch where you're going, but trust me, it's part of the fun. Hanoi is also a city full of history, with old temples, beautiful pagodas, and buildings that'll make you feel like you've traveled back in time. Make sure you visit the Temple of Literature, dedicated to Confucius, and walk around Hoan Kiem Lake. The street food in Hanoi is legendary. I'm talking about pho that'll make you want to write a song, spring rolls that are like little pieces of art you can eat, and banh mi so good it'll blow your mind. Just kidding. Be respectful. Have some pho. Chapter 2. Ha Long Bay, where dragons descended from the heavens. Next, we're sailing to Ha Long Bay, and let me tell you, pictures don't do it justice. Imagine thousands of limestone islands popping up out of bright green water, with rainforests on top. It's like something from a fairy tale, only better because there are no mean stepmothers here, just amazing views. You can take a boat tour around the bay, kayak through secret caves, or even sleep on a traditional junk boat. It's the perfect place to relax, enjoy the sun, and pretend you're a pirate. Just maybe skip the whole walking the plank thing, okay? Safety first. Chapter 3. Ho Chi Minh City, from scooters to suits. Hold on tight everyone because we're going to Ho Chi Minh City, which used to be called Saigon. This city is a cool mix of old and new, with French buildings next to modern skyscrapers. You can find everything here, from busy markets and street food to fancy stores and rooftop bars with amazing views. Don't miss the Cu Chi tunnels, an amazing underground network used during the Vietnam War. You can even crawl through them, if you're brave. And speaking of brave, you'll need to be careful crossing the streets here. Just close your eyes, say a quick prayer, and walk slowly. Okay, maybe don't close your eyes, but you get the idea. Chapter 4. Hoi An Tailors and Tranquility. Get ready to fall in love, because our next stop is Hoi An, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the prettiest towns in Vietnam. Imagine colorful lanterns hanging across small streets, old temples, cute bridges, and tailor shops where you can get clothes made just for you for super cheap. Take a cooking class and learn how to make yummy Vietnamese food, or rent a bike and explore the rice paddies and countryside. Hoi An is a place to relax, enjoy every minute, and maybe buy a whole new wardrobe. Just make sure you have room in your suitcase for souvenirs. Chapter 5. Hue, fit for an emperor or empress. Next stop, Hue. This city was once the royal capital of Vietnam, and it's full of history, culture, and some really impressive buildings. You'll feel like royalty exploring the imperial city, with its palaces, temples, and gardens. And don't miss the tombs of the Nguyen dynasty emperors, each one a unique and fascinating look into Vietnam's past. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can take a boat trip down the Perfume River. Just bring some strong mosquito spray. Chapter 6. Phong Nha, Ki Bang National Park. Caves as big as your sense of adventure. Calling all adventurers. Phong Nha, Ki Bang National Park has some of the biggest caves in the world, and exploring them is something you won't forget. We're talking huge caverns, underground rivers, and stalactites and stalagmites that look like they're from a sci-fi movie. You can go caving, hiking, kayaking, or even ziplining through the jungle. Just bring a flashlight and a sense of wonder. You might even discover a new type of cave creature. Don't worry, they're probably more scared of you than you are of them. Probably. Chapter 7. Nha Trang Sun, Sand, and Seafood. Oh my, ready for the beach? Of course you are. Nha Trang is a coastal city famous for its beautiful beaches, clear water, and yummy seafood. You can relax on the sand, swim, snorkel, scuba dive, or even try kite surfing. And when you're hungry, go to one of the many seafood restaurants for fresh fish, crab, lobster, and more. Just don't get too much sand in your food, unless you like your seafood crunchy. Next, we're going to Da Nang, another coastal city with amazing beaches, but that's not all. Da Nang also has the Marble Mountains, 5 limestone and marble hills with caves, pagodas, and incredible views. You can hike to the top, or if you're feeling lazy, take the cable car. And don't forget the Dragon Bridge, which breathes fire and water every weekend. It's like a water park made by someone who loves dragons. Get ready for some fresh mountain air, because we're going to Sapa, a town in the northern mountains of Vietnam. This place is famous for its beautiful rice terraces, which look like giant green steps going down the hills. You can go hiking or trekking through the mountains, visit local villages, and meet the people who live there. Just be ready for some steep climbs and maybe a little altitude sickness. But the views are totally worth it. You might even see a water buffalo hanging out in the rice paddies. Don't get too close though, they're surprisingly fast. Last but not least, we're ending our Vietnam adventure in the Mekong Delta, a huge network of rivers, canals, and islands known as the Rice Bowl of Vietnam. This place is like going back in time, with floating markets, traditional villages, and beautiful green scenery. You can take a boat trip down the Mekong River, visit a floating market, explore fruit orchards, and try yummy local foods. Just be prepared for a lot of exciting things to see and do. And there you have it, the top 10 must-visit places in Vietnam for 2025. From busy cities to peaceful countryside, ancient wonders to modern marvels, Vietnam has something for everyone. I hope this video makes you want to visit Vietnam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel tips and guides. And share your own Vietnam travel stories in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Safe travels, everyone. And remember, when in doubt, just order the pho.